Okay, so welcome home. This is James Brewer Calvert coming to you live from First Christian Church of Decatur. I am standing on a great big pile of wood chips playing King of the Hill, one of my favorite games as a kid. So we are an open and affirming congregation. We are intentionally anti-racist and pro-reconciling, and we are having a lot of fun. It's an amazing world. God has given us the gift of the Holy Spirit. On Sunday, May 23rd, we celebrate Pentecost Sunday, which is the day that we set aside to give God thanks and praise for the gift of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit gives us the power to do amazing, incredible acts of grace, of courage, bravery, of kindness, of love, and service to the whole world. So we feel strongly at First Christian Church that this power of the Holy Spirit is at work in us and through us in incredible ways. I'm going to give you a couple examples and hope that you and yours feel free to participate as the Spirit leads. Okay, so first let me explain these wood chips. So you are looking at First Christian Church of Decatur, and we are reopening and recreating our community garden, and this is an amazing thing. A lot of folks are participating, and there's room for you. I'm going to show you our new babies. That is a muscadine grapevine gifted to us by Concrete Jungle. We have 4 of them. 3 are strong. Hopefully the 4th will come through, and they're going to grow beautiful grapevines right up here and across here. Next to them, after much weeding and preparing and liberating, is our blackberry, thornless blackberry bush, and they are coming in strong and beautiful. The whole concept of this garden is that as people come by, they can pluck fruit or vegetables as they so choose and need. These wood chips are a part of our rebuilding up the soil. And here's another part of the garden. And over behind me is a fig tree, which we're hoping it will produce fruit before the squirrels and birds get it. You can have some. I'm walking you over to the church building, and next to it right here, blueberries. The blueberries are coming in. So exciting, so exciting. And some folks came to visit us a couple weeks ago in church, and they donated to us tomato plants and peppers and herbs, and we're going to be planting those up. I'm pointing up on the other side of the building in a nice sunny spot, so that anybody who wants a tomato or some herbs or peppers can eat. It's a gift. It's an amazing gift. So this Saturday at 10 a.m. we're going to be spreading wood chips. So bring your pitchforks to the church. Doesn't that sound like an adventure? Everyone should bring pitchforks to the church. And Saturday morning at 10, we're going to be spreading wood chips. I'm going to show you something else. So, to see this sign, it says, closed. Closed until further notice. That's our Chalice Thrift Store. But the good news is that Chalice Thrift is going to be reopening in July. We're so excited. We're going to reopen in July, on Saturdays in July. So we've got 3 work days to help get ready. It's going to take some work. It's going to take all of us pitching in. The work days are Saturday, May 29th, Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, May 29th at 10 a.m. And on Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. and on Monday, June 14th at 10 a.m. Okay? So come and make the Chalice Thrift Store a reality again as we repurpose goods and lives. So I was really impressed with Kaylee's sermon on Sunday, and she talked about how Israel and Palestine are in conflict, and how the power of God might be calling all of us together to work for peace. And I'm reminded of a true story that had its genesis in 1995. In 1995, a camp in Maine opened itself to hosting a camp called Seeds for Peace, Seeds of Peace. And they brought together children, teenagers from Israel and Palestine and Egypt. And they spent the summer together, camping together, roasting marshmallows together, sleeping in tents, having conversations, boating, canoeing, having a great time, and building relationships. And they became friends. And out of that came the friendship of Amal and Joachim. Amal from Palestine and Joachim from Israel. Now, there's no country called Palestine, but he was Palestinian, and we'll have that conversation at your point. So the next fall, there was a conflict, and rocks were thrown, and bottles were heaved, and harsh language was exchanged. And someone asked Amal if he was concerned about Joachim. And he said, I know Joachim. Joachim would never throw a rock at anyone. That's what it takes to build peace, to build relationships, to know and to trust our neighbor that Amal and Joachim will not throw rocks at anybody, that we can do this. This is the gift of the Holy Spirit. This is what God's Spirit does. It empowers us to build relationships, to get together, to lift each other up, to care, to learn each other's names and needs, to put down our rocks and our weapons, and to pick up our pitchforks and shovels, and to plant seeds of peace. These are the seeds of peace that will change the world. It's this action right here. It's caring about your neighbor and working alongside your neighbor from all walks of life. That's where the rubber hits the road. That's what First Christian Church of Decatur is so good at, and that's what we need to all be so good at. We can do this. I have full and complete confidence that we, as the whole people of God, can plant and build seeds of peace given to us by God through the Holy Spirit to make the world a better place. I'm going to end with this true story. Former Secretary of State Dean Atkinson was working in his garden, and he called over he had a gardener, and he called over his gardener and said, I want you to plant some fruit trees over in this area. And the gardener said, but Senator Atkinson, if I plant those fruit trees now, then you'll never get the fruit of them, because it takes a while for a fruit tree to start bearing fruit. And Dean Atkinson said, then we better plant it right now. We don't have any time to waste. Let's do this right now. Let's start building relationships now. Let's build trust now. Let's build community now, together. As the whole people of God, I have complete and utter confidence in you and me and all of us together to do this. May God's blessings and peace be with you and yours. I hope to see you, if not Saturday morning with a pitchfork, then Sunday morning in worship for Pentecost Sunday, and beyond as we build relationships and plant seeds of peace. May God's blessings and peace be with you. Take care and good night.